Hey everyone, Jim Chester, Chiro Hustle live stream here with Dr. Blake Kalkstein. He's out in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm in Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City, and we're going to talk a little bit about some techie stuff. Dr. Blake came up with a program called ChiroSpark, and I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about the ChiroSpark platform and how it might be able to help you guys out. So, how are you doing, Dr. Blake?
I'm doing fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me on here, Jim. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. We probably spent 15 minutes on this live, and we talked for 30 minutes prior. It's always good bouncing ideas off each other. I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. You definitely bring a lot to the table when it comes to being techie and figuring stuff out and being able to grow a practice with what's at our hands, Dude,
I'm hungry, man. I'm out of school. I want to help a lot of people. I want to teach docs to help a lot of people. Always. The real reason we created ChiroSpark is because I figured out a really effective way to do social media marketing in an office. We bring in, for our numbers for November, where we had 35 new patients from Facebook and we had 34 new patients from YouTube. So we had over 65 new patients, over 70 new patients from social media, and that doesn't include Yelp and Instagram and all the other the other social media sites. So. That means routinely I'm helping 70 plus people a month using social media to bring them into our office. I said, how do I 10 times that? Well, I'm going to teach docs how to do the same thing. If I can teach 100 docs to help 100 new patients a month, I've just helped, what's the math on there? 10,000 people. And if we can do that over a lifetime, we've really just impacted that many more people about chiropractic, and that's what ChiroSpark is really about.
What drove you to wanting to do that? I mean, you came out of school, you said it wasn't like right off the bat things just clicked for you, but after enough trial and error and figuring stuff out, you figured out that you developed your own system and strategy to help.
Yeah, it's a great question because no one says, "Oh, I rolled out of bed and I created it." Like my office just jumped out off the platform, or my product was amazing right from the start. I graduated from school, and I always knew I was a no nonsense, no BS kind of chiropractor. I wanted to help people and help people with their pain and help people recover well and recover efficiently. But I wasn't a big salesperson. I wasn't. I never sold Cutco knives growing up, as my friends were doing. So I wasn't big with spinal screenings, and I was good with face to face, but I was looking for more, right? I was looking for more. So I got exposed to some entry level marketing ideas, and I jumped on it like a shark that smells blood in the water. I was all over it. And I started devouring everything I could learn about social media marketing, Facebook, YouTube, email marketing, testimonial marketing, landing pages, squeeze pages, all that stuff. And I dived into it for like 2 years, and then I started trying to get my hands wet. And frankly, Jim, I sucked at it in the beginning. And I failed over and over again. And I would say failure in my mind is I spend $1,000 on ads and landing page creation, and I would get 4 new patients. Now, if my average case value is $1,000, if those 4 were actually good new patients, then my ROI wasn't that bad, but that was very frustrating. And so I figured it out. I continued to tweak, I continued to grind, I continued to learn. I was asking people, who wants to help me with this? Who wants to help me with this? Who's worked with chiropractors before? And then I'm working with 2 guys that have never actually worked with chiropractors. Like, let's see if we can kind of piece your knowledge with our knowledge together. And
that's brilliant.
We tapped into it. It was just, we routinely were seeing 10, 20, 30 new patients a month from Facebook. And in the beginning, I would say as we learned how to do this, some of them were good new patients, some of them were kind of average new patients, and some of them were no-shows, were junk. So, but I was still seeing, I would spend $400 on Facebook ads and I would see 30 new patients. So it was like, or 20 and 15 of them were good new patients and 15 of them were not. Right. And so, but still the 15 out of 15 times $15,000, I spend 400. I mean, the ROI was
massive,
was excellent. It was fantastic. Right. And at the same time, we were doing a lot of YouTube content creation. So I think this was helping us out on the back end because people were like, oh, I saw you on YouTube, and then I saw your ad on Facebook, and I decided to come in to see you because you were the guy. And what's been really fun in the last year is we've really taken a year's worth of data. We were running Facebook ads for over a year now. We took a year's worth of data. We've gathered all that, and we've really fine-tuned who our target audience is. And we're spending a little bit more on ads, but we're getting a higher quality new patient to come in from it. So I'm still spending a little bit more, but I'm getting more on the back end, and I'm okay with that. And with the YouTube so that's Facebook marketing. That's just me spending money on Facebook to attract new patients. With YouTube, Jim,
I was going to ask you next.
All I have to spend is my time to create a video, and then I upload it in between patient charts, or I edit it with my logo and stuff like that. And I have a staff member that uploads it for me, and that's all I spend on. I had to buy a camera. And so if I can teach docs how to do content marketing with YouTube, there's little to no investment to that. And it's just, if you do it consistently, like we talked earlier, if you're consistent with your message, people will find that refreshing and attractive. They'll learn about you. They'll like you. They'll know who you are because they've watched you, and they'll say, that's the guy I got to go see for knee pain or for headaches or for back pain or whatever it is. And so,
yeah, it's funny, Blake. I spoke at Palmer this past on the 27th to a group at the Delta Pi House, and there were 20 kids that showed up, and I just emptied the tank, dude. I taught them everything that I could about, marketing and strategies and getting new patients and things of this. And I actually put your company, because you sponsor the Chiro Hustle podcast, into my preferred providers for people to reach out to.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate that big time.
So now there's 20 potential new clients sometime that I gave them the golden email today. We sent the email out with all my resources for them to use, like podcasts I listen to, different people that offer different services, like what you do. Some people book massage events, some people book dinner with the doctor events, some people do talks events. So I compiled all these amazing people plus the events that I attend to the students. So now they have like an upper hand to know people like you that they can reach out to for your services to help grow their business. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Can anybody use ChiroSpark? I mean, can any chiropractor figure it out and become effective with it?
Absolutely. I wanted to create ChiroSpark to demystify what social media marketing is, with some simple steps and some acquiring of knowledge, which we lay out very easily for you in like the step-by-step, watch this video, then watch this video, then watch this video. You can start to play the game of social media marketing and be efficient at it and be effective at it. So I think there's a lot of gurus out there right now that are trying to prey on chiropractors. One of my questions when I interview all my potential clients that come on, that want to be a ChiroSpark member, and I say, what's your experience with Facebook marketing? Have you worked with a marketer before? What are they charging you a month, right? And we had a new client come on last week who said he was running Facebook ads. It was going okay. The marketer that he hired had gotten too busy and wasn't running the ads for him anymore. I said, well, what's he charging you a month? $2,400 a month to run Facebook ads. Run the same ad that we teach. I mean, the ad is very similar across the board. What works right now with a cold audience. Now, when I talk about, they've never met you before. How do you get them in the door? Right now, it's a discounted offer that works, and everyone's running the discounted offer. It's all about the targeting on the back end that you can really fine tune who you want to come into your office. And then with that content marketing on the other end, you can really tailor your tribe. You can attract your tribe, and then you can hit them with that discounted offer, and they're coming in like that. So,
but you help the docs figure this out.
Yeah, we help the docs figure this out step by step. I want you to succeed. If you come on board with me, my goal is for you to be successful seeing new patients through Facebook and social and YouTube. That's my goal. And I want you to succeed. And if you get stuck along the way, my team and myself are here for you personally. I encourage all new members to schedule strategy calls with me where I sit down one-on-one with everybody. And I say, here's your game plan. This is where you start. And if you got some experience, we go a little bit farther. And you've got no experience, I'll hold your hand all the way through because I want you to do well. I want you to be successful. I want you to spread the word of chiropractic because it works. It helps people.
So I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. So taking somebody like me that has a heavy dose of social media experience and media experience, would the programs even be good for somebody that's like an upper tier knowledge base of marketing?
I would say if you're lacking certain things like how to generate chiropractic specific content for YouTube marketing, yes, I'd love to help you with that. But if you've already got a solid foundation, you're already running successful ads, I would say this ChiroSpark's not for you. ChiroSpark is for like the everyday doc to get in there who doesn't have experience, who's struggling or doing well but wants to do better, or a new doc that's right out of school who wants to open their doors and have new patients lined up. That's what ChiroSpark is for.
Perfect.
If you're an elite level provider, if you're an elite level marketer, if you know what you're doing, let's connect on the back end, because I'd love to learn from you and I'd love to teach you anything I can. I'd love to provide value for you any way I can. You know, Jim, you're a Jedi. I'm still a Padawan.
Oh, come on.
In age only. So, if you're watching this and you're like, I've done, I've got experience across all the platforms, but I really want to dial down YouTube marketing. And I think YouTube is where I'm good at Facebook because we're bringing new patients in, but YouTube, I'm looking at my stats, almost 10.5 million views. We're crouching on 37,000 subscribers, 45 away. My goal is to be at that 40,000 mark by the end of the year. So, let me help you get there. Let me help you spread the word of what you do really well.
That's good, man. That's really solid information. And I know I love it because we throw a little entertainment in there too, a little joking going on. I love it, man. So tell me, like, if a doc wants to jump in and do ChiroSpark with you, what does that look like from like the hitting your website to starting?
Yeah. So what I encourage every doc to do if they want to get involved with me, I want to find out if we're a good fit for you, not if you're a good fit for us. I want us to both. I want to be a mutual arrangement. So if you go to our website, chirospark.com, there's 2 buttons there. If you already know me and you want to work with me, sign up for the free trial. It's a 7-day free trial. Just jump on and get started right away. We'll schedule your strategy call. We'll get working right away on you. If you don't know who I am, or if you want to know more about me and if you want to find out if ChiroSpark's the right fit for you, there's a demo on there. Schedule for the live demo, and let's talk. Let's find out what you want to achieve. Some guys think they want to do social media marketing, Facebook marketing, and what it turns out is they just need a good website and some good SEO stuff. And we don't do that, but I'll point you in the right direction. So what I always say is, if we're a good fit for you and you're a good fit for us, let's work together. But if there's something not right there, I don't want this to be that call to be a waste of time. So I'm going to push you to guys like Jim or guys like we don't. So one of the things we get asked is, will you run the ads for us? No, that's not my calling. My calling is to teach and educate. If you want someone to run the ads for you, I've got a list of names of people I can recommend for you, depending on what your budget is, right? So I want to find those things out for you. So if you want to answer those questions with me, schedule a demo. But if you're already ready to know, you want to jump in and like go feet first, and we'll get you rocking and rolling here. Sign up for the 7-day free trial. I don't even know why we still have that on there. It's there. I just want to make it, I want to break down the barriers for people to be accessible to me, be it in my office or as a client with ChiroSpark.
So let's talk price. What's price point?
Yeah. So price is a big thing. Like we said, some docs are paying like upwards of $2,500 to have someone run their ads for them. And so this is just Facebook. This is just Facebook ads. You pay this guy, someone, a man or a woman, $2,500.
Could be you if we did that.
What'd you say?
I said it could be me. It could be you if we did that.
It could, if we did that, if that's what we did, it could have been
me or you.
Me, and I could run your ads for you. But that's not who I am. That's not what ChiroSpark is. That's just for ad spend. That's just for them to run your ads, not including ad spend. So I told the doc what our number is, and Jim, we charge $150 a month, $149 a month to have access to me and my team and have access to all the content. There's a 30-day money back guarantee.
Okay.
There's no contract. Cancel whenever you want. Come on board, learn the material. If you love it and you love working with us, stay on board, because we're releasing, like I said, I told you this off air, but we're releasing this new module in 2018, early 2018. It's called a content waterfall marketing funnel or marketing strategy. It's really neat stuff. I posted a video about it in a Facebook page I'm a part of, and got a great feedback from it. But if you like what we do, you want to stay on board, we're always testing and releasing new content and new videos and new ads and new strategies for our docs to succeed. But if you get what you need from it and you learn from it and you're on for 3 months and I got it, I'm good, I'm going to go on my own. This is what we're trying to do, right? We want to empower his docs to do that. So when I told the doc it was $150 a month, he's like, his jaw just, I could hear it over the phone. His jaw just dropped. And I said, you could take that $2,400 and drop it into ad spend and be seeing 50 new patients a month from Facebook. And he's like, that's what I'm going to do. So that's the price. It's $149 a month.
Yeah, man. And the thing is I'll tell anybody out there, if you're seeing double-digit new patients a week, you're going to be a very happy practitioner and you're going to be taking care of a lot of people in your community. And if you're telling me that you can follow some of these strategies and you're getting at least double-digit patients every week, then, the idea of a scarcity mindset doesn't exist anymore. And the abundance steps right on in, the confidence level goes up, the self-esteem goes up, and the clinic is just booming. And like Dr. Freddie Schofield said this weekend, chiropractic is booming.
Yeah, I love when your new patients go up, your Google reviews go up, your Google reviews, your Facebooks go up, your referrals go up. Everything is compounded on that. And I think that's how we did. I joined my dad in 2013. I worked with my dad middle of 2013. So 2013, we had an okay year. 2014, it was an okay year. 2015 was an okay year. 2016, our best year in 5 years was 2016. In 2017, we're not even done the year yet. I'm already up 50% in collections. And there's two things I changed. I did more YouTube marketing and I did it smarter, and I did Facebook marketing and I did it smarter. And all those two things they blew my practice up, blew it up. And so now I'm saying, how do I double that? How do I triple that? And I'm going to share what I learned well with everybody that's part of my team, because I want everyone to have that kind of success.
That's really cool, man. And, I think that what you've done is you've reverse engineered success from the platforms, and now you're teaching that in a step-by-step process that anybody that has the ability to watch a video and push a couple buttons on their keyboard can figure out. And you dropped the barrier of entry so low at $149 a month, no contracts. Come in and learn what you need. Do your best under the schooling of ChiroSpark. But there's going to be a better. I would tell anybody that there's going to be a better future for you tomorrow if you start doing social media marketing today. Totally.
My goal with this is, like I said, is to help 100 doctors. We're kind of slowly growing over this year. We're kind of right around 30 members right now, and it's a good group of docs. And we have docs that come on, and then we have docs that drop off because they get understood. I really want to be next year is I want to be teaching tri-10s. I want to have a tri-10. Like you had 20 kids at the fraternity at Palmer. I want to be in if you're an academia out there at any school, I will come to your school and teach your tri-10s how to do social media and Facebook and YouTube marketing. I want to do that. So I want 10 more speaking gigs next year, and I want 3 of them to be in schools. So I've got connections at Logan. My brother's there. I went there. I've got relationships with Parker. Their new president was my mentor when I was at Walter Reed. So I'd love to capitalize on some of those and start teaching young new docs. So when they come out of school, if they're hungry and they execute, they're going to be successful.
Well, hey, if you want to do a social media panel, I would like to join you as well.
Hey, let's do it. Let's get something set up together. I'm all aboard on that.
And that's just it. As Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues. And when you have multiple people that are doing things on multiple fronts that are successful doing different things that, that can teach others, I think that gives so much more value to the platform for learning. And like I was saying at the Chiro Sushi Summit, there was Jeffrey Langmaid, Nicole Calley, Billy Sticker, myself, and Sean Andrews, and everybody was just asking us questions. And the one that was best suited to answer the question, or 2 of us that were best suited to answer the question, that's who fielded the question and did the Q&A with the panel. It was really cool, man.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm just bummed I missed it. I'd love to learn from all you guys. You guys are all legends. So.
Well, I appreciate that, man. And is there anything I didn't ask you to wrap up the interview that you'd like to maybe share with everybody?
No, I think you hit all the nails on the head. It's just a great interview because I got to talk what I'm passionate about, and that's helping docs succeed, and helping docs help patients, right? Helping chiropractic grow. If you're an honest doc and you're ready to show and grow, that's a show and grow. I should trademark that. Write that down in our show notes. Okay. God, that's a really good line, actually. If you're ready to show and grow, I want to help you do that. If you're honest, if you take good care of patients, and you're honest on camera and you're honest on your social media marketing, you're going to be successful. If you're a phony doc, go away. I don't want to help you succeed. But if you're an honest, passionate chiropractor, I want to be there. I want to be the one that helps you take your practice to the next level and helps you. If I'm a stepping stone, that's great. If you're with me for a lifetime, that's awesome too. Whatever I have to do to help you succeed, that's what I want to do.
That's really cool, man. Well, we're going to sign off for the night. I appreciate you spending some time talking to the Chiro Hustle audience. I really appreciate you being a sponsor of the Chiro Hustle podcast as well.
That's awesome. I love what you do.
We've aligned ourselves with 15 awesome companies right now that all represent and support chiropractic. And the more that we can support each other, I think all ships rise.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, cool, man. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for spending some time with me. And let's just tell everybody goodbye.
My pleasure. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Jim, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Blake. We'll see you, man.
Bye.